Welcome to M&M Camper Cooking. Weather in Tennessee can be somewhat unpredictable. We've had some really warm days. Well, this weekend we happen to be having a kind of a chilly weekend. In fact, we had probably about an hour's worth of snow just a little while ago. And so it's a great weekend to return to one of our camper favorites, which is a crock pot soup. So today I'm going to be showing you our version of a potato chicken gnocchi that you can make from just a few store-bought ingredients and get a very flavorful, hearty soup ready for dinner. I do like to use a crock pot liner in my crock pot because it makes cleanup so much quicker and easier. And so that's just a personal preference. Don't use these if you choose not to. But I also use for this recipe 2 cans of your choice of cream of potato soup, 1 can of your choice of cream of chicken soup, and here I have used chunk white chicken breast. This was from a 12.5 ounce can. Once you pour that out in a bowl, use a fork to shred the chunks down into a more fine chicken for your recipe. I also like to use a 17.5 ounce package of the potato gnocchi. This recipe calls for 4 cups of chicken broth. I like to use the 33% less sodium chicken broth. It also calls for spinach and carrots, as however much of that you want. I have about probably a third a cup of each here. Garlic to taste, however much garlic that you choose to use, and I have used minced garlic here, probably about 2 tablespoons. And then the spices that I use are salt, black pepper, and cumin, again to your particular tastes. If you've decided to use a crock pot liner, go ahead and wrap that around your crock pot, making sure you have enough of it to overlap so that you have a good seal and it keeps the liner from sliding into your crock pot. And we are going to start with our 2 cans of cream of potato soup, followed by the 1 can of cream of chicken soup, and the can of white chunk chicken shredded a little bit more finely. And I like to follow this up by going ahead and putting in the potato gnocchi. And then we are going to go ahead and put in the spinach, the carrots, and I shredded the carrots using a vegetable peeler. I don't like to use the actual matchstick carrots because I think that they're just too thick. I like the thinner peel. And so using a vegetable peeler works pretty good for me. And then we're going to go ahead and add the minced garlic. The salt, pepper, and cumin. And then top all of that off with our 4 cups of reduced sodium chicken broth. All right, let's just give our ingredients a little bit of a stir. And a lot of times if I'm going to work, I will cook this on low for 6 hours. But today's a weekend and I'm home, so I'm simply going to seal this up and I'm going to cook this a little bit faster today. I'm going to go ahead and put it on high, and I'm going to cook it for 4 hours. You can reduce the amount of calories per cup of this soup if you wanted to add 2 additional cups of the chicken broth. Well, the way that I've calculated this with the ingredients that I use, it has about 106 calories per cup. If that is something that is important to you, and you're watching how many calories that you consume. So just to repeat again, you can set this for a longer cook time on low for 6 hours, or you can cook it on high for 3 to 4 hours. So we'll see in a little while, and we'll see what our soup looks like. All right, let's see what we have. All right, your soup is going to be very warm, and I recommend letting it sit for minutes or so before you actually try to eat it. I think that looks wonderful, and smells really good too. All right, time to serve some up. And we have a wonderful bowl full of our potato and chicken gnocchi. Oh, it looks good. Let's see how it tastes. You want some? A wonderful bowl of hot soup. Perfect for a day staying warm and snug inside your camper because it's chilly outside. If you enjoyed our recipe, please like and stay tuned for our next recipe on M&M camper cooking. We'll see you later.